Hallo miteinander, I'm Shady6 and this is Relina. She is very dumb and annoying and nobody likes her. So someone had the courtesy to throw her into outer space. Good riddance, I say. Luckily this game is not about her, it is about these guys and their sliding animations. Well, not really. More importantly, it's about their giant robots. Not these once again. Those are not theirs. However, this one is. We are playing Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Duel. This is a one-on-one fighting game based on a very successful anime manga. We're gonna have to play it on easy because I am not that experienced in fighting games and this game would completely destroy me otherwise. But now that that's aside, let's get into story mode. Now here we've got our roster of characters. Because it's a licensed game, you may be a little bit skeptical. Is this game any good? We'll see. For now, let's pick my favorite character, Chang Wufei, and his Gundam Shenlong. First of all, we'll fight the main characters of the show. There are 5 main characters in total. And we're gonna see them soon. Now, take a good look at this. What do you see? You see very detailed mobile suits, very colorful and interesting, fully stuffed backgrounds, and very smooth animations. So, about the questions, is this gonna be like one of those bad licensed games? No. This game is very cool in my opinion. It's a lot of fun. It is kind of the sister game of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fighting Edition. They used the same basic engine of that game and only slightly modified it for this one. Now, what sets this game apart from other fighters? Most of all, the ranged attack. Every mobile suit has a standard ranged attack, except one. And that one is just executed by being far away from your opponent and then pressing the punch button. Apart from that, all of those mobile suits that you can play as are very distinct from another. Some are very strong in melee, like the Shenlong. Some are more or less durable, some are really good at range, like the heavy arms, something that it wasn't able to take advantage of. And some other suits are very fast. Now, we've made it through the first of 9 fights. This next character is the Wing Gundam, piloted by Hiro Yui, the main character of the show. A very stone-cold soldier. Oh, now you've just seen me execute my Super, Wufei's flamethrower weapon. That one isn't all that strong. You execute most of your moves by quarter circling. The technique of quarter circling is very prominent in fighting games. First you press down, then you circle to the direction you're facing, and then you punch. Your super is performed by doing a quarter circle, then another quarter circle, and only then pressing the punch button. Not easy to pull off in my opinion. I'm not really good at all this quarter circling. But no matter. If you do a simple quarter circle as the Shenlong Gundam, you use this Dragon Fang attack that I really like using. It's very powerful. It's kind of a ranged grab. Now the Wing Gundam is almost defeated. It is a balanced Gundam. Has a laser rifle, I think. But wasn't really able to use it all that much. Too bad for him. This game was only released in Japan on the Super Famicom, however I'm playing with the English patch. Next up we're fighting a blonde Arabian from outer space. Yeah, some of the things about this show are really weird. It is not a bad show, it is a good show. By standards of the Gundam franchise, it is probably only average, but still decent. There is something very important about Gundam Wing, however. It was the first show of the franchise that was released in Europe and North America. Gundam Wing was not all that successful in Japan, but it was very successful in our Western civilization. It really hit the market like a bomb. And you might be wondering, why is that? Is it only because it's got awesome mechas? Not quite. The real reason why Gundam Wing was so successful is fangirls. Yes, hordes of raging fangirls. And why do the fangirls love this show so much? Well, it's got 5 slender pretty boys as main characters. Most shows only have 1 or 2 maybe, but this one, 5. There's one for everyone, you could say. And if you look on the internet, you will see that there is fangirlism all around this show. Enough said. Enough said. We made short work of the Sandrock Gundam. It's a very durable but also slow Gundam. Man, Wufei, why do you always say the same things? He's got like 4 or 5 lines, but he only wants to say the same thing. So annoying. But let's move on. Next up is the Gundam Deathscythe. A Gundam used for infiltration. It's the only one that's got a cloaking device, and it's piloted by Duo Maxwell. A very relaxed, cool and streetwise kind of guy. Also a fan favorite. Pretty much the exact opposite of Hiro Yui. Now let's talk a little bit about the story of this show that the game is based on. We've got these 5 teenage boys that were given these super robots by scientists. Super scientists, I should say. These scientists are from the colonies in space, and there's this rogue organization that basically wants to rule the world, called Oz. They're on Earth, so the pilots are sent in their super suits, and they're supposed to take out this organization. Sounds very straightforward. Well, some of the progression in the show is a little bit stupid. I'm not gonna really give any examples now, but yeah, sometimes it's very weird what happens in that show. But as I've said, it was very successful and it really gave the franchise a boost in our hemisphere. Oh, Nataku. Now, that is a very important plot point about Wu Fei. I'm not gonna talk about it now. We'll save that for later. Right now it's time to fight the Tall Yeast Gundam, a prototype Gundam piloted by the token mask guy of Gundam Wing. Yes, in every Gundam show there is this guy that's always wearing a mask. Usually this fella is the rival of the main character. Commander Zex is pretty much the first antagonist that we're fighting. He's from the Oz army. And this Gundam that he's using here, it is very big and easy to hit because of that, but apart from being balanced, it's got a very interesting thing about it. It is a very fast Gundam and it also boosts and hovers the best. It's got this really huge jump and it can hover for a very long time. Now that could be useful, but the computer is not really getting the most out of that. However, as stupid as the AI is right now, it's gonna get much worse in the future, and even at this point the computer can execute some devastating supers. Our flamethrower super is not all that useful, so I don't rely on it all that much. Not only that, but it costs a lot of energy. You can't use your super attacks as much as you want. You've got to build up power by blocking or hitting first. Okay, this was a relatively smooth fight against Zex. And of course Wu Fei knew from the start. I'd say that's it for this time. I'm Gish86. This was Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Duel. And next time, the pain will start. Bis bald!